I, 24-year-old male, live in a basement suite, and my landlord, a 50-year-old female, invites me up for dinner every night. How do I politely tell her I'm not interested? I've been living here for about 10 days now, and she will text me every night for dinner. Today, she actually came down and knocked on my door. I've made so many excuses to why I can't go, and I've run out. I've run out of excuses. I really love the place, so I'd like to stay here long term. What should I say to her that won't hurt my chances of living here for the next few years? Signed a 1-year lease. You got a little landlord action. A little lonely landlord upstairs. Blowing up the phone for a little 5 p.m. dinner. She's twice your age, bro. Wait until you got 1 week left on the lease and have a new place and go at it. But until then, dip, duck, dive, and dodge them Texas. Them Texas, like it's, yeah, X's in Texas. That's a flyover state for me. I got too many X's down there. So you don't want to eat dinner with her. First of all, what's she cooking? Second of all, what are you so afraid of? Are you afraid of a balanced meal? Are you afraid? A little bit of roughage, a little bit of green, a little bit of rabbit food? I don't know how you dodge dinner every night. You got to eat, boy. And you might be getting free dinner. Like what? You just have to be like sort of chatty and sort of charming. Are you scared it's going to lead to like intimateness? Because that is scary. You don't want to fuck your landlord, especially if you're trying to bring other people to your room to fuck. Because you don't want a jealous landlord, or you don't want a three-way landlord. Our combined age equals your age. So what do you say? You say, hey, listen, lady, if you thought renting out your basement was a way to fill the loneliness void left in your life by deciding not to marry, you were wrong. And I'm not the guy for you. I don't know, man. You can be like, you can compromise. You can be like once a week, I can come up. I'm free on Thursdays for dinner, but every other day I'm not. And you get a free dinner. You get a decent-ish relationship with your landlord. And she's not fucking you're not ghosting the person who literally, your neighbor who you have to deal with for the next year. That might be the way to go. And you want to live here for the next few years, you might have to fucking eat dinner with her once a week, which honestly might turn out to be a cool experience. You might make a friend. You might get a break on rent. Who knows? You might have a cute daughter. Who knows what will happen? Is she a cougar? If she's a cougar, I say go for it. Go into the cougar's den. Get some of that home cooking. Go up to the master's bedroom and lay down some 24-year-old pipe and some 50-year-old vagina. Okay, she's coming down and she's knocking on your door. She is like, she's ready. She's making too much food. She's got her portions all messed up. She doesn't know how to cook for one anymore. And she's not letting all this food go to waste, boy. So you're going to get down, you're going to get up there, put on a nice polo shirt, put on a little deodorant, and listen to her talk about whatever she has to talk about. Here I am thinking 50-year-old women are like super old. They might be hip now, bro. 50-year-old women might be hip. 50-year-old women were born in the 70s? Late 70s? Yeah, I would go for once a week. Because the persistence of a premenopause lady, that's pretty persistent. She's not going to give up. And she knows where you live. So you got to fucking make a good relationship. We can say, hey, landlord, I appreciate, like, I pay rent. I need a little bit of privacy. I mean, you could say that. You can say, hey, I'm busy. I got a side hustle. I don't want to be paying rent for the rest of my life, so I got myself a side hustle. Sorry I can't come over at for 4 p.m. dinner. That's when I start side hustling, lady. I'm going to buy this place and I'm going to rent it to you. No dinner for you. I cook for one. I know how to portion control. But yeah, that's rough. Somebody wants to be your friend and spend time. Somebody wants to spend time with me, but I just think it's a little awkward. So how do I not have that happen anymore and have it not be actually completely 100% awkward? Yeah, or maybe even once a month. Just be like, hey, I think you got compromised. She seems way too persistent. Or you're going to hurt her feelings, and then you're going to have a bitch of a landlord for a year, and then you're not going to want to live there for the next year. Once a week, once every other week, once a month. I've made so many excuses why I can't. My Crohn's disease is flaring up. I can't come over. I'm going over to my parents for dinner. I can't come over. I got a lot of dishes to do. I can't come over for dinner. I already made dinner. That's what you gotta do. You gotta make dinner before she makes it. So if she eats dinner at 4, you gotta start making dinner at 3, and you gotta be like, I just ate dinner, lady. I'm sorry. I ate early. I ate late lunch, early dinner. Lunar dinunch. I just had dinunch. I'm doing 1 meal a day. There we go. That's the excuse. Be like, yo, I'm actually into intermittent fasting, and I do 1 meal a day, and I do a big midday meal, and I already did it, so suck on these nuts. And she'd be like, okay, I'll suck those nuts. I'd be like, no, I didn't mean it. I just meant it like, get lost, lady. God damn it. Stop offering me free food and company. I've made so many excuses. I can't. I'm bedridden right now. Just say once a month get COVID and be like, ah, shit, lady, I tested positive. I'm sorry. I'm going to be laying in bed. I need to quarantine for 5 days. It's like the CDC has cut it down to quarantining for 1 day. Actually, fuck it. Masks off. White boy wasted. The CDC has now recommended to get white boy wasted and take your mask off. Way ahead of you, CDC. Fuck yeah. You know, I think I gave you some reasons why you need to come up with a good, solid excuse. Not this multiple different excuse. You don't need a cornucopia of excuses. You need one solid excuse that you can lean on day in and day out. But I do a lot of church stuff, lady. I'm just always at my fucking church, and they feed me there. But I think like saying I only eat 1 meal a day, and I already ate it, early dinner. I think those are 2 great ideas. I'm going to pat myself on the back for those. I'm going to take a shower and think about how great those ideas were, how great that advice is, and I hope this advice gets to you. I even had a nice, wholesome compromise for you, so it is rough. I know you're in there. I know you're in there. Oh, I have a key. What if she came in with the key? Like, listen, lady, I'm a chronic masturbator. I masturbate for 6 hours a day, and it's mostly after my 1 meal. So you gotta knock.